Hey everybody, I'm having one of those days where like my hair just looks very weird no matter what I do with it. I mean, like weirder than usual. Like I want it to look weird, but anyway. I figured it was time for a new favorites video. I guess most people do like monthly favorites videos, but I thought I would just cover the whole start of the year so far. So these are my quarterly favorites, things I've discovered so far this year that have been particularly wonderful that I want to share with you. I do like these kinds of videos because it means I get to talk about kind of everything that I like that I think you might also like right across the board. Something that every single human on this world does and needs is sleep. So I'll start with my favorite sleep related things. Okay, I'm guessing it's just because of like the huge extra amount of stress that have been on me the last few months. Like never before in my life have I had sleeping problems, but now I do. It's really great. Like now it takes me forever to fall asleep because my head is so full of thoughts, and often I'll just wake up feeling dead and brainless, and it takes like a few hours before I'm ready to cogitate. So two things I found that have made sleeping way more enjoyable for me. First thing is probably the most obvious thing you can see right here is this great big pillow or cushion, whatever. Great big long pillow. These come in even longer, by the way. I'd seen them before, these great big like U-shaped pillows that I think are often used for pregnancy to help women be more comfortable while they're sleeping while they're pregnant, but you can also just get these long pillows. Am I illustrating how long it is properly? What this is a side sleeper pillow. I got this at IKEA. I was really happy because I was trying to find one online and for some reason they were quite expensive. Like those great big U-shaped ones were like $150. Why? It's a pillow. But I found this at IKEA for like 15 euros. Oh, they were only available with white covers, so I got this black cover off Amazon. This has made it so much more comfortable to sleep. So like if you're like me and you sleep on your side, and also if you're one of those people who kind of like feels like they need something to hug in bed, this is one of the best things ever. I'm so in love with my cushion. When you're in bed, lying on your side, the cushion goes between your knees and you can hug it like that. Seems a little bit silly, but that's how I've been sleeping every night for weeks. I don't know why, but having this side sleeper pillow, it just makes it easier to fall asleep. I don't know, I can't really explain it. I don't like the feeling of having my knees together or like this kind of awkward not really knowing where to put my upper arm when lying down. So I don't know, it's so nice. I love my giant cushion. The other sleep related thing is an app. Now I've got a phone, I've become aware of the fact that there does seem to be an app for everything. And there are a number of sleeping apps, and some of them will come with like hardware and stuff, like things that you can slide under your pillow and shit like that to kind of monitor your sleep and monitor your breathing and so on and so forth. But I wanted a free one, and so I found this one here. It's called Sleep Cycle. And let's have a look. This app is designed to help you wake up feeling fresh. If you know anything about sleep cycles, I mean, I'm not like an expert or anything. Honestly, I can't really remember. I'd have to read about it again. But if you wake up during one of your sleep cycles, I feel like maybe the deep sleep cycle, like the REM sleep, the one where your eyes are all moving, I feel like if you wake up sort of halfway through that, it takes a long time to wake up and you feel like a zombie for a while. It's just really hard to get going. This sleep cycle app is, well, it's got an alarm on it and you say what time you want to wake up, so it'll wake you up within like a half an hour period. So if I wanted to get up at 8 o'clock, it says wake up between 7:30 and 8. You put it beside your bed while you're asleep and it fucking monitors your sleep. It can tell when you're asleep and what sleep cycle you're in. There's just to give you an idea there, it will show you in the morning once you've woken up how you've slept over the night. So it shows you when you were in a deep sleep, every time you woke up. It's magic. Like, how does it know? So you can keep track of how well you're sleeping, and it will wake you up at a time that you will feel refreshed, at a time that you will feel well rested and not like a total zombie. And it really works. Thank you to whoever developed this. So the subject of beauty sleep brings me next to beauty. I've got a couple of beauty things to show you, a couple of hair related things that I love lately, and some music as well. Actually, I'll talk about the music first. I just quickly wanted to say that one of my favorite bands has brought out a new album that band being Merciful Nuns, and if you watch my videos regularly, you've definitely heard them because you will often hear me playing it in the background. I really love them. Like, they have such a good sound, and like the subject matter of their songs is really cool. I saw them play live a couple of years ago at the Luna Festival, and it was wonderful. So thought I would just mention that if you like that kind of music, it's like the real classic goth rock kind of music, you know? Like, honestly, if you like Sisters of Mercy, you'll like them. But yeah, I've been a fan of theirs for a few years now, and they've just brought out a new album. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce the name of the album. It's like I guess it's like AUM. You can get it on Amazon, or you can get it off their like record label website, Solar Lodge. My favorite song from the album is Cremation. So if you want to hear some cool new music, I will link that below for you. They're playing this year too. Oh god, which festival? I'm going to like 6 festivals this year, and I know that I get to see them again this year. Yay. Also on the subject of music, I don't know if you've heard of the band As Angels Bleed, but you may or may not have heard of Evelina Demoray. No. This is like this very beautiful book, looking beautiful leather, amazing book that Evelina sent me. She sent me this a while ago, as well as like a bunch of other stuff from like her fashion label and like jewelry and music, and it was like, oh! But I wanted to give her a special mention in this video just to show you guys her art, and I'll link to her music as well. These books are limited edition, so I'm like super honored to have one. Rather incredible fucking vampire art book that has like all the lyrics to her songs and stuff, and in the front there's a CD, a little pocket. And the reason I wanted to mention this especially is because her and I are working on a little project together. I think some of you might already be able to make an educated guess as to what that might be, but I'm not saying anything yet. I want it to be a surprise. This is so cool, like an art book for a band. It really makes me miss having a band because that's an incredibly cool idea. So if you like vampires and you like metal and you like beautiful ladies, I'll chuck a link below to what you can find As Angels Bleed and go and give them a bit of love. I don't know, I always find it really exciting to discover new music. Now onto the beauty part. Lately I've tried out so many different beauty products, especially lipsticks, as you'll know if you saw my last video. A couple of things that I've found particularly useful. So one is this Kat Von D Whiteout Concealer. There we go, Kat Von D's Lock-It Concealer in pure fucking white. And the reason I love this so much is because I've never been able to use a concealer before. As you can probably tell, I use white foundation, and occasionally I'll use white with like a little bit of darker, like a pink tinged color to look a bit more natural. Every concealer I've ever tried is so dark on me, it'll be like yellow or orange or brown, and it will never look good under or with my foundation. Well, I got the opportunity to grab some Kat Von D stuff while I was in Paris, all of which is amazing, by the way. This thing particularly stood out to me because I've never been able to use a concealer, and this is the first time I have. It goes on really well, it sits perfectly with my foundation, and I'm just so thankful for it. Thank you Kat Von D for creating white concealer for us weird, ghoulish, pale people. Another makeup product that I have worn every single day since I got it, and I honestly don't know why I never tried it earlier because it's actually been around for ages and you've probably all seen it, is this Maybelline 24-Hour Color Tattoo. If you're not familiar with this product, it's a little bit different. It's a cream eyeshadow. Ooh. It just looks a bit like a gel eyeliner. It is glass pot. I've been using it for this part, okay? I know it's all black, but just bear with me here. So I use black eyeliner, black eyeshadow, which is the blended out part, and this part here is this. Just something a little bit different, but it goes on really nicely and it doesn't seem to dry out. I've just been applying it with like a small brush, and it goes on so smoothly, and you can create some kind of cool, interesting shapes with it. It comes in lots of different colors, and I don't know why I never tried it sooner. It's quite flexible and elastic. Definitely one of my favorite makeup products, and now an everyday staple for me. So I often include hair products in my favorite videos, and the reason for that is that I'm always on the search for better hair products and things to help me achieve voluminous hair that looks the way I want it to, unlike today, looks a bit shit today. So my favorite brand for like hair stuff is definitely Schwarzkopf's Got To Be range. They've just brought these ones out recently. God, what are they called in English again? Anyway, basically, this is a root boost spray, and this is like a volume hairspray. I'm not sure what they're called in English. In German, as you can see, it's Größenwahn. But the packaging is pretty distinctive. If you should see them in shops, they are very bright. So this is the hairspray, and what makes it different from other hairsprays is that it's quite sticky, but not too sticky, okay, it's not gross. It gives your hair enough stickiness and texture to more easily style it into big, boofy, bouffant, silly styles like mine. So that can be used every day for like a bit of a boost to make your hair bigger. And this being a root boost spray, what I've been doing with it is when I go to style my hair from when it's flat, spray a little bit on my roots, and the idea is that it kind of gets it to stand up a little bit to facilitate giant gravity defying hair. So if you're like me and you're constantly looking for voluminous hair, give these things a try if you should see them. Again, pretty obvious packaging. The third and final thing I have to show you is also a got-to-be product, and it's called Schutzengel in German, but in English it's like Guardian Angel. I have found this particularly useful ever since I cut my silly diagonal fringe. My hair is it's stupid. I have dumb frizzy hair. If I want my hair to sit kind of like flat like this and not like it naturally wants to go, what I'd be doing is spraying this stuff into it, combing it straight, and blowing in the hairdryer. This product is heat protection from your hair, and once it's dry, it goes shiny, which is really nice. It has a gloss finish. And it really does, quite a noticeable one. So I guess if you straighten your hair, if you curl it, or I've been crimping my hair lately a little bit. Yes, I got hair crimpers. What, party like it's 1989. The idea is that this protects your hair before you blast it and annihilate it with heat. It will keep it healthy. Once it's dry, it's all shiny and nice. Got-to-be's Guardian Angel, definitely a favorite. I love it. So yeah, those are all my favorite things that I've particularly loved or found useful this entire year so far. I hope that maybe you can find something helpful from the stuff that I'm showing you. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you're enjoying your week so far. If you have yet to do so, please hit the red button below and subscribe to my lovely spooky channel. And as always, take care of yourselves, be nice to each other, and I'll see you next time.